Hello and welcome back to another episode. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim, our questing, modding, and adventuring love letter to all things Skyrim. I'm Tori.
It came out.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim, our questing, modding, and adventuring love letter to all things Skyrim. I'm Tori.
I'm Tyler. Last time on Shapeless Skyrim, we toured the great cities.
We sure did.
We saw what each had to offer. Fantastic additions. This time we're going for subtlety. We're going back to mods.
Back to mods.
That wasn't a mod. That was genuinely, that should have been in the fucking game.
Yeah, that was incredible.
So now we're going back to what should have been in the game. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how you...
4 or 5 mods on the
4 or 5,
docket.
however you slice it. We kind of got a duo, but who knows? That's what we're doing today. What are you doing today? We got 4 or 5, depending on how you slice it.
Yeah, one of them's a duo. So Tyler, let's get right into it. Tyler, hot out of the gate, I got something sexy for you. Something to add it's just a little tease.
Our mod is in plain sight.
It is.
Can you find it?
Good job. Tyler, welcome to Sun Lens Flares 2. It's a subtle.
Is it a sequel? Like, what was there? Lens Flare 1? A New Hope?
Anticipated sequel to the groundbreaking mod available on PlayStation 4 from modder Arindel.
Comes the next installment in the franchise that no one knew would be a franchise, but they left it open intentionally.
Sun Lens Flares 2 Origins. So this is a mod that just adds the sun flares. It's not the lighting and weather. It's not the whole thing, but it does rip the lens flare effect from rustic weathers and lighting.
Also by
Arindel, yes.
And we've shown that one off before, but we didn't even know there was a sun flare.
Right, but if you have the vanilla weathers where it's like, you like
vanilla Skyrim.
Yep, but there you go. It just adds that nice little lens flare. Good for Tyler. Get a cinematic shot here. Put the bars in, Tay. Put the bars in.
Hold on. Wait, if you put the bars in,
it'll
then
cover it
be
up.
Gone.
Ready?
Put the bars in.
Ooh. That's sexy, T. That is some sexy lens flares right there.
Nice.
Gorgeous. It's very small, but it's something that
even when you're walking, you kind of see it. Like if you're just looking up, it's a nice little detail.
Yeah, those little things are, to me, make a gaming experience. You know what I mean? When you're in this world, just those little details in there are gonna do a lot. Tyler, are you okay with that mic right now?
Dude,
what's going on?
This fucking mic stand is really fucking me up today.
I'll be honest. I bought one decent one and one cheap one, and I gave you the cheap one.
I fucking knew it. It's the same thing with the chairs. It's literally, I just get the shit
I get the good bouncy one. Well, quit being a poor piece of shit and bring your own chair.
This is your house. I'm just gonna bring a chair to your. Well, I do drive a hatchback.
Dude, you got a Pontiac Vibe?
2007.
Damn, that's a good year.
That was a good year for Pontiac Vibe. That was a good year for vibes, just in general.
You know what else is good? Mod number 2.
And mod number 2, we don't even need a loading screen, but Tori, cut to black for a second and then fade us right back up.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to mod number 2.
Welcome back to mod number 2. Welcome to mod, not welcome back. Here it is.
And Tyler, you know who made this? Who? Play that fucking music. That's right, our boy Cyan coming in with the Recolor Project Gold Steel Plate Armory.
Now, if you check out the graphics page on the PS4 mods, there's just a bunch of them all in a row. There's like ebony armor, like there's purple, green, there's the Daedric armor, like the same colors.
Yep. And it's all part of the Recolor Project, which is...
We didn't see them all packaged into one. So unfortunately, if you want them all, you have to download them all individually.
There are various groupings you can download as packaged mods, but for this one we just went with a couple of the individuals here. But check out Cyan 49's Recolor Project. It's a lot of great stuff, and For the steel plate armor, I really like this because
I really like it's so soft. Like it's so soft.
Because I normally hate gold. I don't know about you, but gold is like too gaudy. I just don't like it.
This is like the nice rose gold iPhone.
It is. Yeah, it's just subtle and it looks good and it's got some sheen to it too. You can see
we are currently being arrested.
Tyler, money's nothing. It's easier than fighting them all.
Since you put it that way,
Thank you.
I think we can overlook
What a
your
kind
crime
gentleman
for
you
now.
are. But you can see how it kind of like fades to like the greenish and it has the darker spots.
It's like a weird
it does look like rose gold.
translucence, kind of.
It looks
like
great.
not that pearlescent. Like how you see like the kind of like color changing, reflecting off it. It kind of looks like the Kingsguard armor now from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. It's a little bit even less gold than that. It's more of a coppery almost.
Yeah, and I hated the silver. Like I don't like the steel plate armor because it's just flat gray.
Yeah.
It's not like a shimmering. Whereas this is like
it's got a little something extra to it that just looks good. And honestly,
look at that.
I like
look
it
at
better.
how the sun just bounces off of that.
Whew.
Look at the other thing to note with this mod. When you're crafting it, it will not show up as gold. Like if you're looking at like the forge menu, it doesn't show as gold. It's still going to show as gray. Don't worry, it's fine.
And it not only the player character, everyone wearing the steel plate armor will now have this colored armor.
Yes.
This is just now the color of it. It's not an additional thing.
So I think that's why you can only have one of those at a time, because it changes all of the steel plate armor to that.
Right.
Oh, when trees just appear.
Well,
They just decided to. Oh, I think there's someone in it.
Oh, right there.
How
Perfect.
convenient.
How convenient. See? Looks good.
Look at that. We look like the Kingsguard.
It's a good looking armor set. It's hot. It's sexy.
Look at you see it with breasts and without.
Whichever type you are, we got you covered here on Shapeless Gaming.
Yeah, whatever you're rolling as.
Because Tyler, we respect women.
We absolutely do.
Beautiful. Now, Tyler, do we got some other armor we can show off?
Oh yeah. Well,
no.
Kind of. Tori, when we're entering into mod number 3 here,
yes.
Run that fucking music back.
Woo. That's right. Our boy, Cyan49. We're coming in with 2 in a row. 2 in a row here. It's another part of the Recolor project, but this time it's the Recolor project Frost Dragon Armory. This is just going to replace... So it doesn't replace the armor.
I think there's a bug.
We might have had a bug.
We might have had a bug, or there might be a problem with the mod where it's changing the weapons for us, but not the armor. We tried crafting the armor, looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
But it does change.
I mean, the weapons are radically different. Like, those are immediately obvious, but the armor didn't change color for us. And I'm not sure if it's meant to or if it's a bug.
I kind of like the Frost Dragon look.
Tyler, that's the most anime Naruto run you could ever do.
Oh, yeah. I kind of like it. Like, even if you pull out the... Like, it changes everything. Now, all of your, like, dragon bone weapons that you already had,
because normally they're like that
frost.
beigey bone color, but now they're going to be frost dragon, so it's going to be icy looking and that dark and light blue, like shimmery.
I really like it that it's not just like a flat blue.
It's like it's almost like a darker stall rim, like a darker, almost purplish.
Yeah, like a purplish stall. What's that called? It's like gradient or something.
Yeah, like where it kind of like fades up and down into it. Yeah.
Yeah, it like goes in and out. And it looks fantastic. I really like it.
Yeah, and of course, it's just one of those things that adds also a change to something.
There's a forest one as well.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of them. Like we said, check out Cyan49. Run the music. Thank you. He's one of our favorite modders because it just does like these very well-made, simple changes, such as the Recolor projects. They look great. They feel great.
Look at the dragon bone bow. I think that's my favorite. It looks fantastic.
That looks so dope. Because it looks... So imagine if you had, like, you wanted to have frost enchanted weapons. Like, maybe that's what your character, like, loves using frost enchanted or whatever. Having this with a frost enchantment and one of Cyan49's enchantment effect mods as well. Like,
oh, because it gives that nice glow.
Yeah, that's going to be a winning combination right there. So...
Check it out. Check out Cyan. Obviously, we sing Cyan's praise because we made a fucking jingle.
Oh, bigly.
But yeah, like, I mean, I really like The blue and the gold combo. That's my new combo.
That's the winning deal right there.
That's the real deal.
Well,
I really wish you could fucking do a scan while your weapon is out.
Yeah, I wish you could as well, but
look at that.
Alas, looking good. We must head into mod number
3.5.
Tyler, welcome to mod number 3.5. And this is a requested one from viewer Allison Duckworth, but it's actually one we've had in our little list of mods for some time now, and it is called the Hall of Merchants.
Let's get a nice sweeping shot. Let's see if we can get some sun flare in there. Where's the sun?
That's a tall order. It's directly overhead. I don't think we're going to be able to get this.
But let's just do a sweep down. Put the bars in. Tay, put the bars in.
Whew. It's looking good so far.
Don't fuck it up on the tail end.
Now, Tyler. That. Damn it, Serana! That was going to be the best establishing shot. That would have been better than the Revenant opening shot.
Yeah.
But then Serana ruined it.
Let's just go inside. Serana, you already ruined the fucking week.
You suck. Tyler, welcome to the Hall of Merchants. Now, this is a simple bare bones thing, but it's going to be extremely helpful because it's just every type of merchant you can imagine all in one hall.
And all with the fucked up faces.
Well, yeah, but it's about
Need something?
practicality, not aesthetics. Obviously, it's a very bare bones inside to it. You know, the house wasn't exactly positioned fantastically, but helpful
you got
nonetheless.
Your weapon.
What do you need?
Yeah,
Take a look.
so this is going to have jewelers, blacksmiths, tailors, librarians, hunters, fletchers, mages, apothecaries, and even hoarders. Don't know what that means. And
All right then.
There's your weapons. Here's your bows.
it's just one of those things that's gonna make your gameplay go a lot smoother. It's gonna be a streamlined approach, especially if you are just trying to like kind of
What do you need?
keep
Take a
things
look.
moving and not necessarily caring about like, oh, I gotta go see Bellathor, he's my guy, or
Oh,
something
like
that.
miscellaneous. Like they just sell leather. That's it.
Yep. So you're gonna have all
Leather
the
daddy.
types you need. He's a leather daddy for sure. She?
Ah, the jeweler. Give me your finest jewels. Money is
What's
not
his
an
name?
object.
Rick Rackestren?
Rick Rackstren.
That sounds
Give me all the diamonds you got.
all them diamonds.
You know what? Fuck it.
Perfect for buying stuff, perfect for selling stuff. What was his
right
what
then.
gold did he have? How much?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good.
Take a
Decent
look.
amount? Oh,
Decent amount.
bigly. He's got a lot. So this is going to be
Let's
perfect.
check with someone we haven't
Need
bought
something?
any. The detail that went into the name is good. I like that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like when they get personalized
17,000
names.
gold.
Yeah, so these are all going to have plenty of gold. You can offload all of the shit you don't want.
Wow, every single fucking spell tome. Even the
Wow.
ones included from Creation Club.
Oh, very helpful to know actually, because other than besides this, they were only obtainable through a quest, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, if you have any mods that add spell tomes,
So here you go.
they're here.
Perfect. Integrated well with Creation
till next
Club.
time.
It's going to
Need
be
something?
great.
Re-art.
If I have any
Take a look.
tips for this modder, well, that sounds really douchey, but I'm going to go ahead and do it
I
anyway.
could really see you learning a lot from me.
Yeah, as PlayStation 4 mod review expert, Tori Thompson, co-host of Shapeless Skyrim, available SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. No, it isn't. I would say you've got the merchants and what they're selling and like how much gold they have. That part is perfect. What you should do just to make the mod more appealing is add some aesthetic charm. You know, maybe try and get the faces to be fixed. Maybe add a light source
Till
inside
next
the house. Add some paintings on the wall, or do rugs, whatever. Make it a more lively marketplace.
Like it's a hall of merchants. That
Right.
suggests a grand name. Like,
Right. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just make it at least look vanilla. Because it's so bare bones right now and so helpful that I would want to have it. And I would want other people to have it. But it's just so bare bones right now. I
Yeah.
think a little bit
An
of paint,
update.
a new coat of paint would do a lot of justice to this mod. 'Cause it's a great idea.
really spruce this place up. Yeah, just get a good coat of paint on here.
If you need any real estate people to help you out with that, I know a couple of brothers. we'll hook you up. All you have to do is tweet at Shapeless Gaming, at Lurking Lion, at Subtly Cool, and we'll have our people get in contact with your people.
Tori, do you watch House Hunters or anything at all?
I have, yeah.
See, do you watch Tiny House Hunters?
I have, yeah.
Now, I know your brother owns a tiny home business.
Endeavor Tiny House Retreats, check it out.
Seriously, it's an awesome place. But here's what I'm going to say about tiny homes.
What are you going to say about it?
If, like with House Hunters tiny homes, I think you should be arrested if you're a parent and you have children and you're moving them into a tiny home. You should be arrested. I just watched an episode where it was a family of 6 plus a dog. 2 parents, 4 kids. The boys were like 9, 7, and 3.
Whoa.
And then they had a like 13-year-old daughter. All moved into a tiny home. No privacy. No kitchen table. Like nothing.
Like the size of Endeavor one?
Yes.
That's 300 square feet. Yikes.
They moved their family into that because they were like, we just really want to like travel with our family. You are scarring those children for life.
Honestly, fuck those parents.
Buy
a shitty Rambler. It's going to be the same price. Tiny homes are still expensive.
Thing. Tiny homes are expensive as shit. So they're like, but here's my favorite thing about tiny homes is like, it's always like the husband or the, like whoever works from home that allows them to just live in a tiny home and do that.
Yeah.
They're always very much like, well, I don't like this tiny home because I need a separate office space.
And it's like,
you're not going to get that in a tiny home. It's a tiny home. There's no extra room for an office. You get a bedroom, not even a bedroom. It's literally one room. It's just a space that has the kitchen, the bedrooms, the bathroom.
It doesn't have rooms. It's one space that has no counter space. If you're gonna do any cooking at all, just go ahead and fucking cry, because that's not gonna happen.
It's just like, oh, I just really need an office. Buy a fucking house for the same fucking price.
Or if you want to travel a lot, buy an RV.
I'm saying
used.
If you are retired or if you just have a lot of money and for some reason you can work from home, yeah, get a tiny home if you're never planning on having kids. If you got kids, Child Protective Services should instantly take them away the second you turn to your like spouse in the middle of the night and you're just like, I really think we should get a tiny home. They should bust through that fucking door and immediately take the kids.
Get them, boys. Tyler, let's move on to the final mod for today. Tyler, you know what I've always said, what I've always wanted, and that's never been able to be available in Whiterun?
No one's ever done it before, and we've definitely not criticized it before.
It's more trees and flora.
We need more trees in Whiterun. Why hasn't anyone ever done this?
Well, now someone has, Tyler, and it's called GT's Gardens of Whiterun. And it just adds okay, so the whole idea behind this mod is that
the modern name is Green Thumb something.
It is, so of course it's going to be a garden-y thing. But water flows through Whiterun, and it's like it's a lively place. It's a happening place. It's the capital of trade in all of Skyrim, which is too small to be that. Now, there's more plants, and there's more little decorations, and there's more trees, and there's all kinds more greenery from Green Thumb here. And it just makes Skyrim a bit more lively.
It makes Whiterun, I love all the trees. I think if Whiterun needed anything, it was more trees.
I totally agree.
No, I think genuinely, like, we goofed with Moldy Catskin a while back about, we were like, God, what's with all these fucking trees in Whiterun?
Right.
But it was like weird placement. Like there was just like a random tree like in the middle of here.
To be fair, we said it jokingly, like we were overly harsh, but they weren't placed great. And then Moldy completely changed it and fixed it and made it perfect. But now we're showing off with something a little bit different. These, I think,
it's less trees. It's more like plant, like more like
and I
flowers.
Think because of that, the trees that are there look placed better.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I genuinely, I like it.
I like it a lot, yeah.
I was surprised. I thought I was going to hate it.
This was half a joke to do this mod because we've had such a long history of shitting on trees added, but this is all done really well, and it looks like someone is just like, it looks like the natural plant life is growing in the dirt patches and all that kind of stuff. And then even people around their houses have done some
gardening, some light gardening.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this, even on the ridges here, like it's
the kind of wildflower look, which is something that like cities actually do, is use the natural flora to
look at this.
Enhance.
I really like it.
Check out the Cloud District. I want to see.
I can't get up there.
Oh, right. Can we
we killed Nazim already.
We've killed Nazim many a time. We killed Big Nazim, remember that?
Yeah. In our biggest mod special yet.
That's a good one. Check it out. Get into it.
It really does enhance the look. Like Whiterun
especially around this area.
Whiterun looks a lot less like decrepit.
I know.
Yeah, because it shouldn't be. I mean, it was never a shithole. It was never like.
But it's just like random rocks, like just a lot of rocks.
True.
Like true. The rocks just look better. The rock looks better with flowers.
The rock never doesn't look great. Okay.
But no, like I mean, it just makes it feel like you're walking down like a garden, like a really nice pathway, all like edged with.
It's about that
flowers.
game feel. It's all about the game feel.
You ever been edged with flowers,
Tyler? Everything makes me edge. I have a horrible, horrible disease. But this is one of those ones that you should download for yourself and see if it's for you or not, because you'll know
it's a feeling
by walking through and getting that feeling and that sense of being surrounded by all this life and colors and all that kind of stuff. You'll know if you like it or not. I love it. I think it adds a lot, and it makes
look, it's a big potted
a potted tree, a ficus.
What are those Japanese trees called? Like the bonsai trees.
Bonsai trees. Good.
I am a weeb.
I'm
so into Japanese culture.
You fucking weeb.
But it's cool when I do it. When Tay does it, it's stupid.
Yeah, fuck you, Tay.
I don't know how much more can be said. Like, I mean, it just looks really great. Like, even around here, like, it makes the whatever these people are called.
The companions?
The companions.
You mean, we're the harbinger of them. You should know what they're called.
Dude, I don't know.
Well, I like it. I love it. Yeah. I gotta have it. It adds a lot to it. I think it's really well done, really well placed, and you should get this mod for yourself.
Everything is very, very, very well placed. Like, nothing seems out of place. You know? You know?
Tyler?
Do you know?
What do you think we should go up to Dragon's Reach there, get a good shot down of Whiterun, and end this episode, since we've had criticism that we carry our episodes on too long with nothing but filler.
Well, that's what we do.
That is what we do. Tay, cut that whole segment where we're talking about tiny houses. Wait, Tay.
Leave that in.
Leave that in. Thank you. Whiterun.
You can't really see it because it's all out of the draw distance.
The trees look good, though. And there's nothing outside of Whiterun right now. This is the only thing surviving in the world, apparently.
This is the ocean.
Tyler.
And you know what? Looks pretty flat to me. I don't see any curvature going on there.
Neither do I. Check out Baseless Claims, available SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. That is real this time. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
So long.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim. We've been doing some shorter episodes, trying to cut the fat a little bit more while still keeping our fun, kind of jokey nature to it.
We're quirky. We're so different.
Tyler, I hate everything that you just
said.
But if you like that, let us know. You can do that on Twitter. I will be at Lurking Lion.
I will be at Subtly Cool, again, just to re-up that. If you like the shorter episodes, I kind of like them. It keeps them a little bit more condensed.
Yeah, it cuts the fat a little bit. But if you want us to dive deeper, obviously every episode can't be like this. Some just require more effort.
What are we going to do? Deep dive into like every single detail of the armor? Like,
right. Right. But certain mods call for that. So if you like it, don't like it, let us know. That really helps us to shape the format of the show.
Because it's pretty shapeless. You can find us at Shapeless Gaming. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
We should probably redo that.